ladies and gentlemen. Your friendly neighborhood gamer here, Liam, and we're gonna do another first here. I've recently become a fan of the Lovecraftian mythos involving Cthulhu, and recently Call of Cthulhu, what once was a board game RPG, has come to the console. So we're gonna give this a try, and I wanted to record first impressions and any reactions I might have. But be wary, I'm not a very entertaining reaction person most often. But we'll see how we can go. Alright, adjusting brightness. So that the darkest icon is barely visible. Alright. How many icons are there? Just the two? Okay. Okay, let's go with that. Alright, I can do this. You can't tell, but I've got the lights out in here, so it's just me in full immersion. Oh, look at that. It's even got my name up there. Let's check out any settings. Graphic. Alright, the brightness is set. Game. Subtitles on. Detection. What is detection? I don't know what detection is. Crosshair. On or off, on or off, on or off. I think I'm gonna turn it on. Apply settings. Yes. Sound. Global. Music. I like to turn the music down just a little bit. And control, wireless controller, camera sensitivity. Kind of put that in the halfway mark. Vibration on, inversion, no. Alright, let's go ahead to new game. Alright, Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, we got some... good coffee. I think I'm gonna need it. And in case things get a little too much, I also have some alcohol as well. I have some rum and some brandy. And we will see. Alright, let's enter the madness and see what's going on. Oh. Oh, grody. Processing. Sharks. Alright, can't unlock that. Oh, but I can get through here by crouching. That's locked as well. Oh, okay. So you literally have to light things in order to take them. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Where are we? This is crazy. Oh. Yeah, let's not use the boat. Let's use these cutters to break the chain on this gate.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Oh crap. Okay, I don't mind saying that that kind of startled me. It's kind of cool though. I have listened to audiobooks multiple times on the original Call of Cthulhu, so I do understand that it's supposed to be an extremely gruesome.
What a putrid offering.
Yeah, I'm with you there, buddy. All this stuff, it's nasty. Hey, it looks kind of like a smiley face. Anybody else see that?
Welcome to Skull Island.
Sorry.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Why am I running? I don't want to run. Running leaves you less time to react, but it's good to know that you can run. Not very fast, though.
Behold,
Oh dear.
everything has already been written.
Oh crap.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh crap.
I hate whiskey.
Yeah, lay off the whiskey, bro. That's...
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I wonder why I still take these things.
Okay.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader.
Okay.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Okay. Yeah, you should lay off the whiskey right now.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Alright. Doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Alright. Let's go back to Pierce. Alright, strength, professional, 40%. 6 CP needed before next level. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. I have 0 CP. Alright, so I have 3 out of 5 strength, 2 out of 5 eloquence, amateur. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing and manipulating during discussions. Okay, good to know. Spot hidden. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in game. Okay. Psychology. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. I kind of like that. Investigation. Represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. Okay. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of medical problems. Oh, Alright, medicine and occult skills can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts, and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Now, if I understand correctly, in the old RPG, some of this, like, knowledge of the truth increased your insanity rate. Occultism might be one that quickly leads to madness. Let's see what it says for sanity. Mental trauma. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the lost battalion American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades. Without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Okay, so sanity at the current rate is stable, confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind. You conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Cartesian. I'm gonna have to look that one up later. I admit I don't actually know what that one is. Alright, Dark water. You don't have any information yet. Places. My office. Investigations agency. Detective agency after the Great War. Yeah. Joined again. Occult. Don't have anything. Clues. No clues. Inventory. 1 lighter. Lost Battalion. 10718. My old lighter that I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Okay. You must get this refilled regularly. Knowledge. Okay. So this closed case for Mr. Pierce and the sleeping pills. Alright. Thank you. Actually, no, that wasn't too bad. Okay.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh. 8 CP. Alright. So eloquence. Investigation. Oh, okay. How do I want to go with this? I think spot hidden is one that, chances of finding things, chances of talking, investigating, understanding, strength, okay, psychology. Okay, we need that up. I think spot hidden is going to go up some more. We'll increase that. I think I'm going to kind of focus on these 3 first, maybe. Although that's probably a bad idea.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce.
I'm new to this type of gameplay, and if I'm...
On a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions where...
That's right.
And you think you're...
That is what... Go to...
Okay.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer.
Dick.
But it's not like I have a choice.
Alright.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
It's kind of a cool painting, to be honest. I wish I had that.
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
We will.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Can't touch this anymore. Okay. But I wanted music. Shouldn't drink on the job. Alright. Well, what's next? Leave for Darkwater, okay. Learning of Medicine Volume 1. Okay. Alright, just increased my medicine. I think. So, Stephen Webster, businessman, well respected in the Boston area, came to see me. Yeah. Charles Hawkins, local celebrity on Darkwater. They are of a ship owner family. He used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during his trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon, lived a very secretive life. Sarah Hawkins, a painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnist. A wealthy Boston heiress, known for her party-going, chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on the island of Darkwater. She disappeared from the front pages of newspapers and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continued to seek the truth. Only son of Sir and Charles Hawkins, he died in the fire that claimed his whole family. 11. Okay. Places. Dark water. Just read about it. Intuitive and visionary artists for some, overpriced imposter for others. Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images. Okay, well. Interesting. Okay, well, I guess I should go. I have to try and remember to be careful because this universe seems to punish knowledge with madness. And I don't know exactly how that mechanic fits in here.
Almost there.
Sailor. Okay.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
What could have done so much damage?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew. They only listen to Captain Fitzroy. And not always. And you. What brings you to our island?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
Cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat it. Stick your noses around here again.
This isn't your home, you bunch of sand crabs. We go where we want.
Hey, you'll get us into trouble.
There's nothing for you here either. Beat it.
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir us up.
You can stay to watch it.
Friendly foe.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Looks familiar. Alright, let's do the secondary objective first. Oh, cheery drunk song.
And the wind
Be careful.
Huh.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Strength was higher.
That guy was looking for trouble. So choose your camp if you don't want the same treatment.
Hey, buddy, I don't want any trouble.
So serve me a drink.
Just to make things clear, only regulars can run up a tab. Others pay.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
That's a fair point.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well.
Oh dear.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for
No
now.
more drinks, I don't think.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
If I had the wing of the girly boys,
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
I have a feeling it wasn't a whale. Let's open this up and find out what's going on. Okay, read that. And that. Alright, Darkwater. This guy. Harbor, the bar. Cult. Alright, 1 CP available. Let's go for spots hidden. Okay, let's go to sanity. Sanity. Stable. Okay, why is there something new? Alright, well.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Look at the marks on this guy. He's gonna be trouble. Feel like this lady's important.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Okay, well, apparently that was the wrong choice. And I can't make a right choice now. Alright. Fine. Fair enough. Have I exhausted everything from this guy?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness.
You have no right to treat
until it finds a new reader.